So today we actually have a very special guest with us. So let me welcome our participants which are on the online and also physical with us today. So we just want to welcome you, to the session for today. So today we actually have Datuk Sri Lim Yong Seong. He's actually from the owner and founder of Jati Tinggi Holdings Sdn Berhad. He himself, is an engineer, by profession. He started his journey as an engineer and he ended up today as an entrepreneur. So his vast knowledge and also experiences,
Okay. Today I'm going to briefly share to all of you about my journey. Okay. First thing about my background. Myself, my father is a carpenter. My mom is a housewife. I come from a very, very normal family. In fact, from a very poor family. During my secondary school time, my parents even find very hard to give me 50 cents a day to go to school to buy my lunch. So, well, I study in normal government school, okay, from primary to secondary. And then I have my Form 6 in Tar College. And then I went to Indy College for my first 2 years American program. And lastly, I have my degree, engineering, civil engineering in Dakota State University, USA. And myself, I involved in extracurriculums a lot during my school days. And I was the president for Chinese Language Society, the vice president for St. John Ambulance, and so many. But I'm very poor in my sport. Okay. I worked for others for 5 years. At the age of 30, I start my own business
that he has.
directions.
That's why we say sometimes when we see too much on the trees, we forgot about the forest, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, I think there's another question which is quite interesting as well. It's asking you from your perspective, innovation and invention. Well, quite challenging. Which is more important? They are very different.
Mm.
Yeah. So what do
Pro
you think?
innovation and inventions.
Yeah. Which is more important or are they different?
Yes, of course, it's different. By the word
Mm.
itself, it's different.
Or you
Uh,
choose both.
I don't have a right answer on the spot. To me, invention is something that you have an end product.
Mm.
Innovative is a behavior you should have.
Mhm.
You should always think out of the box. Whenever you're given a problem set, you must know how to solve it. Not necessarily the parameters in front of you. Think out of the box, being innovative. Inventions is something like this. This is an invention by a very
Yes.
clever person, Mr. Ling.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, your good friend.
yeah, my good friend.
So how do you actually look at, a different perspective? How can you look at how you take this innovation or invention, into the next step? How do you see, we talk about the Death Valley, all right, in terms of the invention and innovations. When you move from the technology readiness level, from like 1, 2, and 3, and it crosses into 8 and 9, 10, where the industry will takes it. So how do you see that, transition?
Well, it's a um, again like my bow and nut business.
Mhm.
It took me about 8 to 9 years to get the accreditation from the customer
Mhm.
to be accepted as their product.
Mm.
Um, it is not a definite. Uh, in engineer way, we say it's not a linear progressions whereby you
Mm.
do this, definitely you get this. No, it is so irregular.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
it's a lot of uncharted waters as well, right? That you have
exactly.
to take the risk and walk through.
So
Mm.
my way of doing is whenever I want to invest, I will start